Simple and Electronic. What a pairing to be coming out of that Palace position. And they've got a lot of space, and Simple takes some more. That was the first shot out of his pistol. Shush, he's always good on the USP, and so is Stown as he catches 2 on their cross out. Electronic's still there. Perfecto trying to make the Glock work long range, and he's done significant damage. Has to do the dance now as it's just Perfecto. He's going to be finished off by one of the 4. Well, it started strong. Simple certainly did with the first opener into the site, but well handled. It was Stown and Shush combining as those A defenders. Now, it is obviously just down to these pistols, and Heroic have managed to suss this one out to a degree. Oh, and Stown, perfect backup. Some Deagles connect, and if Refresh doesn't find it, which he has, things could have gone awry. Instead, it is only Simple, and only, perhaps not the prefix I should have used. He is closing the gap here. 2 clicks to the belly, 1 to the head, and he's been spotted out now. It does get distinctly more difficult, but still finds the headshots. The X-ray perfectly toggled just to help you understand how ridiculous the shots he can hit are.
They're just limping in for the fights here.
Yeah, let's see if Shush can do okay, because he's always on that ticket position. You'd think it's a predictable shot for the bullets of Simple. He does hit it. Smokes the con, starts his crawl towards taking that jungle side. With the smokes up, there's nothing that really Refresh can say about this, but NAVI aren't in a rush. Taking as much space as they can off the back of their smokes, and just as it fades, Electronic does manage to patrol to contain Connector.
Another smoke just landed as well, so this is looking perfect for NAVI here. Just need to be patient.
Already with a man advantage as well.
They know where Boomich is.
Yeah, but he's just keeping, like, by a living, he's rotting that clock. He confirms he's still dealing with 2 in middle. They're pushing it for him, and he's still taking headshots. Stown finally shuts him down. Galil not that tempting of an offer, and the round is just slipping away through their fingertips. They'll maintain what they can.
Oh, there you go. Perfecto even gets himself an M4 out of things here. So lovely stuff for NAVI, and it was just that shot onto the pillar of defense. Shush destroyed. And there's 3 lying in wait. Tessus is pushing. Yeah,
as the flashes arrive. Tessus, what are you planning to do with that? Damage onto Boomich. He'd love a frag. It's more, but nothing lethal. Here comes NAVI. Refreshes boosted position, gets him nothing. Stown will have to drop the smoke just to survive. You said the util had to be good. Perfecto's into the site. Stown lives on. Time becoming a bit of an issue, but Perfecto's given him so much room with that frag. Refresh still on the bench. They're trying to pivot. Bit's made space on A.
Oh, he's got the rotation as well. Bit just can't go down here. Boomich can make it across to the site.
And Bit's got Cadian's rotate on lock. What a play from... Oh, Cadian actually catches him. Now the plant is not a guarantee. He has to tuck into default. And that frag alone has put them in good stead to find a third here. Boomich wants to deny it all. He's low, but it doesn't matter. Boomich comes up with the clutch. 3 HP and a dream. 30 seconds. Obviously, it's a very lurky smoke. They could be on the stairs. Stown now has his crosshair in multiple facets. Here they come straight through. The flash doesn't catch him, and he catches at least 1 with the M4 spray. Simple, quick to equalize. Looking good from CT. This crossfire is broken by Perfecto. Simple tries to kick the door open. Slam shut by Refresh. Double from him. It's Bit to come up clutch. He's got a good shot at it. He's only got 9 seconds. He'd have to try and make space to triple, and that's held by Tessus. Clock's not the best friend of NAVI, and they are walking into a 2v2. Tessus has found an angle he's happy to work with. Bit crawling in from short as well. First contact found. Refresh with 1. Bomb's on the way. 12 seconds. Tessus survival integral. Can't seem to piece it together. Now the bomb will go down. As does Simple. Cadian can't contest initially. Confirms they haven't crossed the right side of sight. But Electronic, oh, good catch. He's got them both booked. Stown's watching and finds it. The equalizing frag is given by that aggression out of Electronic, and now, if they just step a toe out of line, Cadian's there to punish. Aggression from Stown, silence, and now Cadian's chances diminish. Perfecto winning the round by just standing still.
Can't believe NAVI stole this one away so late. This is the normal NAVI where you'd see them kind of freeze up in these situations, but winning fights across the map, it stifled the rotation. Great trading onto the site, and they walk away with a big round, NAVI.
Yeah, there's a world where they could catch them with an element of surprise. This info is everything for the CTs. And Boomich, he seems unaware and unprepared. Tessus with the double dink out of the USP, and now the AWP is in the right place.
They're locked in.
They're even flanking. There's a lot going on, lot going into this. Tessus using the AK already to draw fire, and attention, Cadian now with the AWP, and from behind they strike. It's an absolute catastrophe. NAVI ripped from the server. And USP's a saved AWP. They leave with a round and a second for free. Good chance for Simple there, and he profits. Lovely nade barrage. Makes short work of two members of NAVI. Perfecto's been hanging out in these apartments for a while. He's had a couple of pot shots. A recovered M4 puts Boomich into a power position where that low HP from Shush could have haunted him. Perfecto somehow has actually won that duel. And now,
oh my God,
dink onto refresh. Why is Perfecto so threatening? Shush has gone down, not a response, not an eco win. Up against the eco win. Back to back, they're doing it. Perfecto's got another. Now, Cadian, what on earth are you supposed to do? The bomb's going B. Drops out of smoke. Now, let's see if that incites any movement to his benefit. Needs a reload, dude, and they let him have it. Spots Perfecto on the top of the bench, and he'll finish the job. Perfecto is the hero for NAVI. Just funny watching them stand still at T-Spawn as they're piecing this one together. Cadian, very aggressive for the mid-fight, and it does lead to success. Drops his smoke, expecting the punish, and Boomich walks straight into his domain. They're walking into Cadian's game here. Needs Electronic can start to tighten the noose. Cadian's still paranoid about mid. This is going to go well for NAVI. They can still turn this around. 3v5 if they could just find two heads. There's the first, and there's the second. Perfecto opens up proceedings. Quickly silenced by Cadian's AWP. No fun for anyone here. Simple does molly him out and tags him in the process. It's Cadian's swing. A small window of opportunity. No one's in position to grab the second AWP. They got one anyway. 6-6. Heroic right back into the running.
They'll take this quite slow, very safe. The jiggle towards mids down. Takes a pot shot, and it's a three-man aggressive mid setup. A nade onto the toes of Perfecto and Simple, and they're already bleeding internally. But Tessus is down, and so's down.
No, it's happening again. Cadian, damage control mode. He knows they can cross, and they have.
That's the bomb.
Yeah, Simple's going to have a lot of power in his position. He just can't afford to go down to the AWP. He knows it's short. He wants to set up a smoke. Oh, the chance from Electronic forces Cadian into a defensive stance. Electronic's even going to get away with an M4 upgrade.
They may as well chase.
Much.
Remove these rifles. There's not a lot of money right here for Heroic. This is an eco. You're going to have money next round, NAVI. Get stuck in.
It could get worse. It looks like Refresh has kept the Cadian AWP in play. And Shush is safe towards CT. But NAVI have done it again, Chad. I mean, Perfecto, Desert Eagle master. He beat Tessus with a P250. Now he's beating him with a Deagle. Tessus.
Still brave, isn't he? Doing it again.
And it's up against the potential AWP here. Now he's in a lot of trouble. Drops the smoke to isolate the cross. Good find onto Electronic, and that's bomb spotted as well. Perfecto loudly descends. The rotate's on its way. Heroic have to fight for this one. They will fight for this one. A two-man advantage. Quickly made just one. And they're losing a lot of health now to that spray. Perfecto cannot plant with Tessus on that site. They have space, but the Heroic boys are going to fight for this. They're going to contend close quarters, and it's working well. Even trades. Perfecto with more to be done, and Boomich takes a head as well. 2-on-2. Will things slow down for just a second? A fake plant trying to draw more confirmation as to where that rotate's coming from. And they're walking into Boomich here. Perfect angle for it. Oh. Looking away though, Boomich has to spring to action for the clutch, and they're both there. Good find. Heroic will leave with a slight lead. 8-7, the score reads at the half. It's Navi's pick. As Chad was just saying to me before we went live, the fights are going to come to NAVI now, and they are to be tested with a lot in middle. They're just throwing bodies down towards that connector position. They've all gone for Kevlar. There's nothing fancy about this. It's just about the bounce. Look at the KZ. Tessa's quick up to the window, Shush onto another. And I think at this moment in time, it's uncertain as to what Stan will find. He's the one that's patrolling into B. If he finds space, well, survival is integral for Tessus here. If they want to win this round, he can't go down without a headshot, and there it is. USP upgrade as well as he keeps them busy, turning his body away to keep that hitbox minimal.
That's so cheeky and so brave.
But instead of sticking around, now they have to hunt him down, and Heroic just sealing the round. It's really unfavorable situation for the two of them. Walking into the Lion's Den. Stan would have to miss his first shot, and that does not happen often. Just like that, Perfecto has the win taken from him. And my goodness, Heroic looking very good.
Oh, I hope he doesn't jiggle here, get the shock of a life.
Hello? Oh dear, Perfecto's happening. He's already got one. He's nearly killed two more. Stown and Shush bleeding out. They're gonna have to drop their util just to get the bomb across. I think Perfecto's done enough to make a real round out of this. Cadian does have a freebie handed to him, but Electronic's quick to respond. And yeah, it's game time now, folks. Electronic even landed the strafe, I think.
Perfecto had a kit on his body, right? No, wait, he went down.
Simple. Caught in the smoke. It's a big find from Stown. Electronic is quick to this. Loudly, though. Oh, and that AK retrieval's just a bit of a kerfuffle. Corners to clear. Nice find. Another one from Bit. And it's very damaging. Electronic hasn't got a setup for it. Crosshair not quite there. It's Stown and Refresh who do weather the storm. Just about, though. 25. Triple plant to be denied by that short player. Perfecto's just biding his time. Now is his chance. Oh, and they've let the bomb go down. And Refresh with a frag from that Palace position. Perfecto with more impact for NAVI. This can go either way. Refresh and Stown delivering, laying down the rounds. They're both half health. Simple finishes off one, and Refresh has got to win this duel, and he has! Now Simple hunting him in a big way. There is a kit in play. They're not the perfect plant. Simple's going for the full 5 seconds, and Refresh tries to call his bluff. Can't blame him for trying. Simple steals it away. Refresh, a valiant attempt. The worst place to be playing that 1v1 from. Very diligent clear. Through the apartments is the objective. They cannot find the trade, but that's Refresh with the bomb. Stown does relieve the pressure of the stairs angle, but Simple just keeps finding more and more opportunities to make that AWP work.
Bomb's dropped up there.
Oh, it is. And how are you supposed to retrieve it? He's pre-aiming that one mantle up. And Shush smokes it, tries desperately to retrieve this bomb. A spray to suppress the AWP's peak, 20 seconds. He's actually accomplished an awful lot there.
B?
You can't with 19 seconds. You just haven't got the time. Oh, but Cadian does catch them as they go looking. 10 seconds, lads. 10 seconds. He could go down, and he has. Simple's alone, and they get the frag. This is some mad Counter-Strike. Refresh has whipped out the 50-bullet Wonder. He's about to fill the feed with it, or at least attempt to. Bit takes it out of his hands for free. Good shots. In fact, 2 CT frags in the feed. Simple is happening. Electronic through the smoke as well. NAVI with a nonsense round straight out of the gate. They ain't done yet. He can't even see where he's getting shot from. Taken everything away from them with an eco victory. Deagle's working wonders. 3 AKs for free. It does not get better than this for NAVI.
If that P90 magically turns into an AWP for Simple.
Oh, it could. It really could. Cadian's looking ever threatening, and there it is, an idle AWP. Simple would rush over there, but it's not to be. Yeah, that does almost sound better than the alternative, other than a round win. Perfecto's P90 comes alive, nearly 2 out of the back of that, but the site is now open for business. Boomich, if you could deny that plan, it would be everything. Refresh is bodyguarded successfully, pushing in now, though, and confirms Boomich is across. Tessus makes it work, and so does Refresh. Heroic are turning it completely on its head. We thought an impossible round win. Cadian, the Immortal, actually going to punish Simple here on the walk back.
There's no way that just happened again.
They just keep trading blows, Chad.
How has that one happened again? Like, what on earth is going on?
They can't mantle up and drop into Simple, who's just going to be very erratic with his mouse for a while. It's Perfecto who this time delivers. An equalizer unlike anything. Stown just doesn't check his corners, and Chad, they're trading blows again.
This is wild.
NAVI responding kind. Simple getting away with no HP. Now he's at least going to be met by Cadian, who bides his time for that safe shot. After this one concludes, if we can summon that round recap, it will catch everyone up to speed with exactly what Chad is talking about. Yeah, not the weapons, much more. Electronics actually opting for a flank A. Boomich dips out. They need to put pressure onto Boomich somehow, because now the frags are coming in for Heroic. It's not the multi-bit, however, catching one. So now the A site's theirs, but Electronic is on the fastest of flanks. I'm not sure they're going to be anticipating it this quick. Bit's objective is to not only survive, but draw attention his way. Cadian's even considering the CT flank in all of this, so what does Electronic get done? Refresh tucked in default. Their after-plant positions look pretty damn good, to be honest.
This is tight.
Oh, and just as he jumps up, Shush has the advantage. And it is all Shush, 4 in total here on the T side, using that M4 to great success.
How excruciating are Heroic going to make this? Boomich might be next up.
Oh, damn, Tessa's okay.
Precise. 3v5 now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead now from B, surely. Drawn towards mid, left a massive gap on the B site. They're posted in his position. Tessus could even finish it himself.
Well, he's kept him so busy. It's just exactly what the doctor ordered. The bomb's going to arrive before they're a threat on short. That is a call.
Bomb has been planted.
Boosting up that AK is a good chance for at least in a single frag, but Refresh is watching it and they are ready to go. Heroic, just 2 frags separating them from taking Navi's pick away. It has been one hell of a game. It's the T side where they pull away though. You know, 8-7 on the half. This is going to be ending 8-4.
They have to go for this, boys. Come on, it's the last round here.
Give her it all she's got, Captain. Both from short, all eyes on you. Just delaying the inevitable, and there you have it. Heroic. 1-0 up in the semi-final, looking very competitive. Both squads doing the ridiculous throughout our first map. And we'll be breaking down Mirage before we get ready to lock and load for our second.
Retake simulator.
Retake simulator entirely. Yeah, dude, they're even off down the vents. What are they up to? They've got so much time, courtesy of their smokes. They can really spread themselves out thin and start getting under enemy lines. Simple.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
He had such a good read. Perfecto is into the site and causing chaos. Cadian, however, does try and keep things level. He's being hunted down, should be finished off, and now it gets a bit weird. They're on the defuse, at least a fake. Tessus up the ladder, down from main. You need to take that frag. It needs to be onto Boomich, and he does provide it. Down, round winning. And now it's all onto him. He just has to get through this simple defense. Simple's the bodyguard. You have to topple him. He hasn't been able to do it. The body block is enough. Get down, Mr. President. He throws his flesh in front of enemy lines. Electronic is going to beat them. Only slightly, only just. And Cadian is the one that will make this very difficult now.
Oh, this position sucks.
It really does. He's got too many targets. He does manage to take one down with him. And Boomich's rotation cut short. He's down to 8 HP and down. Don't take the bomb, dude, you crazy cat. Bits on the ramp and chances dwindling now for NAVI. They may just have to try and cut their losses.
Yeah, well,
they're coming.
+4 or 5 once the bomb goes off. They are coming.
Yeah. This pop flash will catch them. Someone turns. Oh, God, they're not going to leave with anything here, NAVI. Unless Bit can somehow make it all count. There they go. Heroic snatch away every single rifle they could. Being taken. Refresh has managed to spring all the way up that ramp, which does make this a lot easier. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. A Mac 10 mowdown.
How do they read that so perfectly?
And now, speaking of fast play, it looks like Heroica want to turn up the heat on this top site. They're pushing onto that Perfecto FAMAS. He's done very well to find the first. The trade provided by none other than Shush. This talent that keeps on delivering. It's Boomich's turn. Team Molly, Refresh to come up clutch. He's really not got enough left in the tank. 34 points of health, and Electronic, nice tight line. 2 points of contact, finished off, and NAVI back into contention. Initial damage inflicted from the team, I believe. That's Electronic down early into the vents. And oh my God, Boomich has just run over Refresh. He was fully white through the smoke as well. Cadian's completely exposed, and Electronic finding him. He did pull the trigger onto Simple though. And Boomich has made no secret of his main active SMG play, so Tessus is the one to spring to action for that. This is a crazy game. I need to screw my head on tight. Hang on, I need to talk quicker for the type of gameplay we're seeing. There goes another Perfecto. Molotov out of position. Now, he did go down the vents an awfully long time ago. It's brave to try and come back up, so Electronic's still holding his nerve. Perfecto behind the site, it's a 2-1 split, and that's Bit gone. Perfecto's his next victim, and Shush is incredible. Down can hold this vent, rotate. Electronics walking straight into it, and there you have a heroic turnaround. Shush bails them out of trouble. It looked great for NAVI. Look what they're up to. Cadian actually has, I think he's got Simple dead to rights here.
Oh my golly gosh!
What a shot! Simple's gonna put his fist through his desk. And they're walking up close. They catch the credit card swing. They might go topside on this. Stound's already in the lobby. The crossfire is established. And Stound goes poking and prodding and keeping them on their toes all over the map. Every contact Na'Vi take is redundant to the end result. The bomb's going lower. Stound's just caging this animal. Just has to stay here. They can't come vents, boys. Ramp is the threat. And the round is yours. This is Counter-Strike, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy it while you can.
But it looked the same result, right? They were clinical. Every single duel they took, they looked like they knew exactly where the opponent was. Same thing with Heroic here, and not necessarily just with the fights, but with their positioning. Like, oh, it just sees the tip of the head. Like, he has all day to line that one up, but it's so quick. And that's the power player.
Yeah, actually intrigued to know whether or not that wall of smokes will be contested. Oh, Electronic, that is something else. A double just as they fade. Heroic punished by their own smokes. They need to basically find bits so quickly that Boomich has to react. And well, Boomich has reacted. And Shush starts to apply the pressure. This is the duel. Everything lying on that fight. Nice work from Boomich. Bit as well. And Na'Vi making another one of these, courtesy of Electronic's double. Absolutely clean, spotless, as all five still alive. Cadian loses his life, and that AWP will fall into CT hands as well. It's ambitious. As another smoke arrives, they'd have to be fully grey screened through that. Gosh, this is going to come down to, what, 15 seconds? They're stampeding towards ramp, and Bit wants to slow them down. Anything is good here. As they rip the bomb carrier down, Stound needs a double, and it's Tessus that steps up. Now they can go lower, and this round can continue to be competitive. Na'Vi have to spring to action.
Scrambling now.
Yeah, if they could just swing that door open and contest that plant just a little bit. Survival integral, they're being hunted. Electronic only 2, but that bomb can't go down. They've got no time, and I think Electronic has saved them. Oh, and even taking the AWP after. Shush is left with $350 in his back pocket, and they twist the knife, pour on the salt, and really hurt Heroic's chances. One crossing red. This is falling apart. Tess is trying to bail them out. Down with another frag. This is often how Heroic rounds go.
25, going towards heaven.
What are you up to?
This is noisy
That's with
too.
the bomb. Are they opting ramp? He's making so much noise on the ladder. Simple did rotate topside. I think Cadian was just using that ladder to try and stop the rotate. Now Bits is looking the wrong way. Simple's right behind them. He can deny this. He can deny this. Oh, both of them. No hope. He takes his time with his prey, playing with his food. Expect to see that util released, and Perfecto is safe from the Molotov. It's a perfect position for this. He is blind, and he is dead. If they could just clear that CT vent, they could make a round out of this. It's Tessus that delivers. Bit cannot contest just yet. If the Simple goes down, he's missed his shot into the domains of Tessus for a third. And this one's fallen apart for Na'Vi. Just an aggressive top pop. The frag's delivered in large capacity from Tessus. He's got about 4 players he's tracking with his eardrums right now, and he may actually get away with it. Lovely doubly. Cadian trying to vent trick. Oh, and he's gone down with an AWP. What a crazy cat.
With the AWP.
Yeah, and Simple's about to go ahead and hit him with the USP. No, no, no. Even better. A right click to find it. It did take a little more time, but that's not stopping Simple. Knife into the AWP. Heroic meet their maker. And Bits here to finish the job. Swing open the door and put a fork in it. That is done. 17-8, Simple's warming up, as are we. 8-7, Na'Vi edge ahead on our second map of the semis. Confirms Tessus is up on the railings. Cadian really wants to take Perfecto out of this position. That's 2 nades they've invested to
Why is no one shooting Cadian?
And Cadian is going to eventually go down. Electronic bringing it topside. He does goose down and will be finished off. That was the raid boss, and every shot connects for Na'Vi.
Tessus has the nades here, but ooh, can't even get his head up heaven. Boomich locking that one down.
Not allowed to piece anything together here, and those contact points, they keep poking you.
Don't fall into any of this funny business.
Yeah, and this angle's the perfect fit. Oh, clearing out 1, but they do connect. 2, 3, Deagle shots, it's happened! Oh, complete catastrophe.
If we're going to look at that positive right here, for NAVI. Perfecto just needs to reclaim that C4. He can do, and he's even grabbed a kill. If Bit clears directly down onto Refresh here, this is a difficult fight for both.
Ooh.
Look at this angle he's
He's
in.
in a great little safe spot. I'm not sure if Perfecto would have spotted him. Bit does go down. Refresh, such a thorn in their side. They can't seem to get him down. No one can. Refresh pushed up and gathers himself an AK-47 for his troubles. Heroic are about to be closed in on. Some multi-frags required. Shush has to hold his nerve on Heaven. And it's easy for Electronic. Only one from Refresh as well. It's just back and forth. And this one's going Navi's way. Tessus is a dead man walking up the ladder. Down demanded a 1v4. And I think it's just too tall of an order. It's a venti mocha choca frappuccino. It's just not really for anyone.
In the second half, it didn't matter what the weaponry was.
Yeah.
It feels like the similar situation here. Both of these teams are so good at reacting off of the information that they're given or the space that they can take and the combination of the two, right? How you need to react, the fights that you need to isolate. Stown will get to hold on to this AK.
Oh, Stown peeking out, doesn't find his frag, and wallbangs are keeping him on notice. Lots of wallbangs. Stown surely dead now. Mollies, wallbangs, everything. Shush has missed his bullets. He does fall to Simple, and it is a bit of a mess. It looks like Navi have come out on top, though. Good deagling from Refresh. He's always a threat.
Yeah, it just felt like they were lining the headshots up there for him.
38 seconds, and Electronic's been down here for a while. I wonder if Stown will clear that vent. He's already out. And back into the top side, being the entry fracker as well. Cadian does manage to catch that bomb. Shush does not have the weapon for the job, and it gets very difficult from here. The denial from Stown is everything. Trying to run away, Tessus takes the next port of call, and now a one-on-one. Perfecto, he's been so good on Mirage for them. The Mirage sound cue, or rather, sorry, the reload. And the bait, Stown goes down. It's Perfecto that pulls Navi's 13th out. Asai released from the Dane. It's Na'Vi now chasing that third map. It is just 3 rounds away. This enables them to not only challenge the main player, just like that. Oh, it's so nerdy. Na'Vi looking good temporarily. Refresh wants to change that, and a dink is exchanged. It's Tessus that finishes the job. Perfecto down to 9. Bit the healthy one.
They know where both are.
Yeah, the one-way won't extinguish, I don't think. It does. Ugh. Now you can peek over it. Didn't spot Bit. Bit overextended there from Tessus, and it leaves Cadian in the sticky situation with the aforementioned no kit. Would have loved to have gone for it had it been that 2v2. One from Heaven, one from Lobby. Now... Oh, the fact he has the USP for the fight onto Perfecto, he can go for it. I think he's worked it out, you know. I think he's worked it out. Molly would have to hold it. They push through the flames and Bit secures it. 15 for Na'Vi. I can feel that third map just looming over the heads of Heroic, and they can too. Okay. And so it begins. Oh, Electronic is being tested by Refresh this time. Completely blind and booked. An advantage for Heroic in their 7-round sprint towards that overtime. Chance here for Cadian. Nearly takes both of them down. It's looking great though for the Danes. There's only 2 of them remaining on Na'Vi, but one of them is the ever-sharp Perfecto. Refresh stands strong, and down goes the last. Okay.
The rifles are back out.
Wait, Electronic has just walked straight out into the site, and it looks like the Danes have dealt with it. One more could slip. It's Perfecto. Down the vent, Simple jumping off the main roof. He's gone too. A perfect defense from Heroic here. Can you believe it? Stown's back there. Boomich was the one that booked him last time. This time I don't think he's been spotted out. Tessus is tested, and the missed eagle shots from Perfecto. More destruction on the yard position. Stown has got this multi-kill again. So what was this impossible 7-round gap to close is certainly shrinking. Bit. Gonna give it everything she's got. Smoke will fade. Cadian is close. And he is very ready for it. A second frag is available. God, his crosshair looked bang on. Oh, it's no fun to break this ramp. Even Shush is going to be there in time. However, with Refresh down and Simple taking them both down, he's managed to solve all of the problems NAVI may have had. Needs to find a safe place to plant. And a man advantage, but NAVI, they could finish it here off the back of Simple's double entry. Simple would have to do it all, though. Not only the entry, but the clutch. Ace clutch demanded of Simple for the map. They've got kits. They dumped their util. Simple dancing around the vents, looks to reposition. Bomb about half gone now. Advantage growing for Simple. First frag found again. Simple's doing it all. I think he knows where he's coming from. The flash is perfect. They're getting hunted. And Simple, he finishes it for NAVI. That is one way to do it. Style oozing out of every pore. Double entry, 1v3 clutch. His name is Simple. And we're off to 3. 10th edition of DreamHack Masters. It's spring 2021.
All 5?
Going towards Heroic, and yep, straight down the gut. Simple's ready to receive. He'll hear this. And will already dispatch of 1. Long-range fight does favor the P250, but they're just overrun. All of those brown on blue in the feed. Cadian lucky to have not gone down. He's happily pulled away just to try and keep a competitive round out of this. The early casualties going to be very hard to overcome. He could try and catch off Electronic, and he has done.
No smoke for... Oh, no, there is a smoke for spawn here on Boomich.
Perfect. Shush doesn't choose to fire a shot, but he is ready for that CT walk up. Okay, nearly absolutely screwed the pooch.
Bomb has been planted.
And now he has an opportunity. With Cadian arriving on Banana, some process of elimination can be done. Can expect 1 close coffins. And a predictable new box swing from Big. Oh, Shush isn't done. That's 3 from his USP. He may even finish the job. It's all Shush.
Doors locked now. They have to go towards A, and this crossfire towards Pit between Refresh and Shush. It's a difficult one to get past.
Peeking over that smoke, the perfect opportunity. Does even turn the flash. Should be good for the frag. Perfecto's AK doesn't do too much, and nothing really to report there.
Well, it should be the NAVI Eco here.
Heroic looking very, very strong. Just always seem to have at least 2 to trifle with the first NAVI contact. That's a big find from Simple. He has done it all. Flashbacks to Nuke. 2 heads in the same matter of seconds, and well, smoke's already up. The flashes are there. May as well just save what you can.
Plant denied.
And Simple just winning a round. There'll be a couple of those. For that long rotate, Simple's going to throw a smoke that will imply they're only just arriving. But Electronic is there and ready. Doesn't clear it. And Library shuts him down. It's down. With a big one. 20 seconds here. NAVI running out of time. It's their worst enemy. Simple. Could be Heroics. Whoa, wasn't far off through the smoke. He's only got 14 seconds. He'd need to find them both on the site. He's going for the quick scope. And he just delivers that AWP. Okay, Heroic do return fire.
Appears to be the right call. Still 50 seconds on the clock, so NAVI can change their mind if new information is presented. Just smoked off towards Pit. Heavy presence here.
Okay, well, Electronic is a master at Pit. Looks like Boomich has opened up the proceedings. A chance for Refresh. It's a small one. They'll catch him on the side. It's down the B player, and now a 1 versus 2 established. Perfecto to plant.
All right, well, it's like, I like the fishing analogy, right? Like, that's what they're doing on these retakes. They just come and just really just dipping in, seeing if anything bites, and even trying to find some damage on the way out there. Stown won't get anything done. Perfecto drops with the bomb. Simple does survive, and
planning a boost, yeah, a bit. We'll hear all of that. Perfecto did get caught out a little bit. Now Cadian's AK-47 has enabled another to fall. Bit does clear his corners. And that enables a very sketchy round to hopefully fall back into some degree of control. Refresh is pushing it though. He won't be ready for a Perfecto. And there, all's out well that ends well. Boomich isn't looking. Boomich isn't looking. Cadian is screaming. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Now, they take the contact. 3 frags. Banana's open for business. Where's the bomb? It's loose on T stairs. Can they answer that question themselves? That's what Shush is looking for. He's got down there and he screams, we've got the bomb, lads. We can do this. Another eco victory on the cards for this series. Tessa sees him behind enemy lines. That's a fight that Stown should win, and he does. Only Bit. Heroic. God, that was hype. Just slipping the net of Electronics App's hold. And now they have the bomb, and Bit has too much on his plate. Oh my goodness, okay. He's had a snack. And now a smoke to enable that bomb plant, or rather, retrieval. Plant step 2. Stown's there, and Bit's doing it all for NAVI. Coming up clutch. He doesn't know where Shush is. Advancing on that smoke as it fades. Bit too hesitant here with his back turned. He could come up clutch, and Shush denies it. Heroic. Pick it up with the USPs.
They earn themselves.
Honestly, I don't think that this was there was money exchange. This was a robbery.
Okay. Well, NAVI.
They may not expect him. Only the one. Problems now. Double AWPs in play. If only he could find an equalizer. Cadian does. Bit falls. And so a real jostle for control now. The double AWPs are in play, but you have to get through them, and both have connected now. Stown sends Perfecto out. He surely wants to either boost his teammate or fall further back. Tessus is there. They are loudly advancing. And he peeks just as they smoke. Oh, Tessus, finishing it right there and then.
Nothing's out of the realms of possibility in this matchup.
Yeah, it's just who can hold on to it enough. Damn, it didn't even look like he flicked. That was quick. Oh, there's a second straight through the wall. Bit meets his maker. Why does it feel like he's getting another one? This time he's flashed off. Tessus is the one that will deliver it. And Electronic makes it all too easy, poking his head up above the smoke.
He has been hitting some good shots here when he's just been left with the Deagle on his lonesome, right? The jiggles on every corner seems to be connecting.
Yeah, but the 3 players that are right here, ready for combat, a bit too much for him.
Oh, another missed nade.
And Simple has to go out dry. They are into short, though, and this Refresh and Shush crossfire yet to reveal itself. It's Boomich with his back turned to fall first. Shush repositioning for the swing, and Shush doing it all. Partners up with Refresh. They both fall. And 30 seconds for these two to work it out. Cadian just hanging out in the off angle. He's pushed short by the pillar. Now you have to beat him, and you just can't. Cadian hyping his boys up. That's 3 frags from him. He opens and closes round 13. He is low. If they just had a HE, they don't. But the flash works wonderfully. 1 ahead of the pack. I'm not sure if he's aware, actually. Perfecto's well ahead of the pack. Oh, God, he's actually behind him. Refresh hasn't got a clue. That's one way to entry frag. And now, well, that nade will look promising, but it's not going to finish the job. The bomb does go down. Bit's nade's even better. NAVI looking to round out this half with a necessary 6th. 3rd map, semi-final, and a competitive 6th round comes to a close. He's got the banana smoke. Simple and Boomich will have to make a decision as that lands, and that does push them forward into the line of sight of Shush. Nothing to report, just Cadian and his AWP, and he's gone too. Okay, 9-6. Impossible to determine, but it does seem like fate has smiled once and twice onto Heroic.
Well, he's still got 6, right?
Exactly.
So we're in with a competitive half. It could have been better, but
it just petered out, though, is what I'm saying. I think NAVI really lost there. What's happening here? They're running straight into the Boomich CZ. It's a great weapon for the fight. He only has 1 to show for it, and now Electronic desperate for some vision. It's been denied, and now they fade to black as Tessus takes him out. Cadian's already set up to fend off the rotate of Perfecto. He has no answers as to where they're going, and he will have to assume the library's a possibility. Oh, he's stalking his prey. There's nothing left. What a quick one. Perfecto keeps it competitive after all. Simple is over the smoke. You'll be able to punish here.
This is wild.
This is such an advantageous position.
This is
you get
wild.
to send right behind them, and he does strike. 2 headshots! NAVI, what a turnaround. Down booked. And that is something special. Starts with Perfecto, ends with Simple, and they are cool as can be. Easy in the chat. NAVI, snatch 7. I told you it would work.
You can use every weapon.
You can use every weapon now. You're in my world now. Tessus is up mid. He knows it's a second. He's surely dead. Yeah, simple. Not going to waste any time in responding. Now the bomb back towards the T-stairs, as we've seen many times. Okay, Cadian. He's been to the blacksmith, come out with a very sharp AK. And now Perfecto, he's strong, very strong at the back of this site, but he seems like he's found and met his match in the ever-dynamic Down. Just through movement alone, he exhausts his mag. Simple's close for the frag, but Cadian's found it blind, straight into the smoke.
Now it has to be the electronic save.
Laughing in hindsight and saying, lol, where was Navi? Oh, simple carry show. I mean, it hasn't been this for the first two maps. And it was Cadian who just decided B was his. Now, they are catching a lot of nade damage, and they aren't going to be deterred. Look at these sprightly MAC-10 Gazelles leaping straight into the site. It's time for Electronic to do some damage, and damage he's done. Another through the smoke, and it's over. Chad, Counter-Strike feels different today. Just a touch of damage done to Simple, brought down to just 20. They are all on the other side of that smoke. And Perfecto, that smoke's going to incite him forwards. He wants to punish here, and he's in a good position to do so. Oh, NAVI closing this gap instantaneously. Refresh trying to come up clutch. It's just not going to happen, and that gap we discussed is fading rapidly. Refresh can play around that lurk smoke. Simple's aware of it, wants to clear short for his squad. And he does just get the one. Looking good now for the Danes. Boomich needs to deliver another. Stown denies the opportunity. Ooh, Perfecto might go off the back of the nade, you know. There is a gap. Here is the gap. Stown, right in front of him, right in front of him. He couldn't, what's the word? What's the word? Distinguish between the bodies and the real one. Oh, Simple spots you and you can't jiggle, Simple. Third time he pulls the trigger. And with 30 seconds left, dude, they're trying to can it.
Wait, are they going back? They are.
Okay, and Boomich is on his way. Give it everything she's got. Simple will be blind. That's a chance. A little bit of space, a flash for the contact. So much chaos in the next 13 seconds. Here we have it. Looks great for NAVI. Rubbish for Refresh. He doesn't get a chance to pull the trigger. Nade perfectly timed from Perfecto, just softening him up. They dumped the incendiary. Oh. Looks like damage has continued to be inflicted through that coffins, and they've smoked it off nicely. Boomich on the flash.
What is this?
What is the damage off the back of that? Heroic, they're being chipped away at. Look at their health. Shadows of their former self. Bit with a quick switch does respond just with the remaining bullets. Now the bomb can go down. This does not favor Heroic, despite the bomb ticking now ever in their favor. They are lining up for a full re-execution into the site. Electronic's got a full util set to dump. Boomich, the ever effervescent with that MP9. And what's the go sign? Well, the loss of Simple something. Tessus is going to have to spring to action. He's not ready for Electronic, though. Just perfect from NAVI. That will be 13. And now 3 rounds away from a domestic derby of NAVI Gambit. Cadian looking to take first contact. They haven't planted yet. Now it's potentially going to be contested, lads. Jeez Louise. Okay. They're not expecting so many from Banana. It's only Cadian holding on to this. Nade is great. Util dump. Cadian just has one head straight in the vice. He is going to get traded out. Shush does have a molly to stop the defuse. If he can just survive, he can get it set up. Electronics on it. If you could just drop the molly, perfect. Force him off the bomb. Time-sensitive mission now. They desperately need the frags. They've got it, and I think they've got time. Who can stop it? It's Shush again. Simple staring at the smoke. You better line it up. Oh, God, it's close. Simple missed his shot. Shush had a chance. The bullets just don't find their mark, and NAVI leave with 14. He concedes his 14th death. Cadian taking long. Boomich has responded, and he just presents himself full wide swing. Another frag. Heroic overcoming this man disadvantage now, an advantage of their own. Perfecto's got a lot to do, but he has been such a hero for NAVI. A single incendiary, flashed and pushed. Oh, he still gets him! No! Disaster for Heroic. They can save it. 20 seconds. It's again from Banana. And Stown, he hears it. He does delete Electronic. just dips away. He may have spotted him on the repeat. The incendiary implies he does. Bit to secure it, finish what Perfecto started. It's all the way down to the 1v1. An intense affair all over the shop. I thought Perfecto might have done enough there. Electronic definitely ready. It's a powerful off angle. They're going to be focused on so many places, not this, as he crouches and unloads his mag. Can't finish the job, does tuck in. Bit and Boomich desperate to support. Boomich with one long range. Contact all over the place. Cadian trying to save the day. There's one very close in the smoke. I don't think he's ready. Boomich will strike. They're low. And the bomb's on the way towards B. Stown's completely cleared it out, even taking CT. Oh, they're not ready for this.
No way in the world.
Knives are out. Stown can strike. He can win it right here. Needs clean kills. Does find the first Electronic at 5. It's just not good enough. He can't make anything out of 5 HP. And Stown confirms our suspicions. Heroic will put a 13th on the board. This is going to go all the rounds of regulation.
It needs to. To contest against Heroic, getting to 15 first is going to look miserable.
Oh, Refresh has just spotted a lot with the strafe jump. Tessus, long range bursts, and he is going to lose out to the USPs. It can't get worse than this.
Uh-oh.
It's getting worse.
If they push through Banana here, they might be able to grab these weapons. It's just down to simple about staying alive in this pit position. It all comes down to timing here for NAVI.
But this works out perfectly. It's simple. They have to get through. How deep will their clears be? Or will they just be under the assumption they've avoided contact? Oh, simple ruins their day. And Navi's 15th. It was supposed to be with weapons. They've done it with pistols. Stown can try and change our minds, but he'd have to do a brilliant 3-man spray down. He's faffing around with a fake, and there's 3 Navi members around the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, Navi, that's a robbery of their own. They're walking into the 3-man setup. Bit. Got a lot of contact, and so Simple was faffing around with his nades. It did give a little bit of space, but Electronic hits the shots. He's hit more than just the shot. It's Simple with another. Cadian would need Bit as well. Playing for the retake, and it's smart. Cadian's going hunting for this frag. He desperately wants it. A deep Molotov to enable a safe plant. Cadian's walking up on this library player. Loudly, Boomich has made a step. Cadian aware of the possibility. Short the responsibility of Shush. And that CT smoke might give him something to play around. If he can just find Boomich now, which he has. He unloads his mag on the cross, plays safe for time. Shush cowering in fear. His life is so important. And he's, caught a glimpse of one. Now to Perfecto. It's not a great plant, and he's holding it.
He's sitting it.
Yeah, Cadian's not checking it. This is it. 5 seconds, and it fades to black for Heroic. Navi take it. We get the domestic derby. And my God, I'm sure Russia's going to be very busy about 4 p.m. because it is going to be Navi versus Gambit for the DreamHack Masters Spring Finals. It's locked in. What a brawl.